Hi, I'm Suzanne from Neurofeedback Solutions and Wiseman Counselling Services, and today I'm here to show you how to use your Neuroptimal Neurofeedback system when you get it at home. When you receive it from me, everything will be in a backpack for everything that you need. And the system itself is housed in a Microsoft Surface Pro. So you receive the screen, it opens up at the back, and it turns on in the top left. Okay. Everything else that you need will be in a small bag. Okay. And one of the first things that you'll need is a charger. So when you plug it in, it's like a magnet, and it's going to go just here on the right. There's only one spot for it, and it clips right in. Okay. As soon as the system is up and running, the first thing that you need to do when you get it home is you need to get it onto your Wi-Fi network. And it just takes a moment. Okay, so the Wi-Fi network is just here at the bottom. Okay. So you're gonna tap, it'll come up, you're gonna find your network, get yourself connected, and then you're good to go. And it's a touch screen, so you can tap and it's gone again, okay? Then what you're gonna do is we're gonna set everything up. So you'll have a USB cable, and it goes just above the charger. Sorry, just right here. Okay. And the other end gets plugged into what's called the Z amp, and it actually is the meat and potatoes of the system. So the Z amp is this little box right here, and it just goes in the other side. Okay. So it's pretty straightforward. The other thing that you're going to have in this bag is also an extension for your headphones, and it goes just here at the top left. So there's just a small spot for it. Okay. And then you have your sensors. The sensors are all color coded. They come in, so there's two sets. One has 3 sensors on it, and the other has 2 sensors on it. So the yellow sensors are flat and they go on the top of your head. I'll show you how to use them. And the other ones are for the ears. So I'm not sure if you can see, it's going to tell you on here where things go, and then it's color coded. So it's blue and yellow. Okay, and then it's going to be black, yellow, and blue. And that's a set of 3. So it's black, yellow, and blue. So I'll just leave these hanging for now. Okay, so once it's set up, the first thing that you want to do is you're going to double tap. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a little brain. It's the second one from the left below Zengar. So you can double tap twice, and it's going to come up, and it will say, so he'll say, have you trained your brain today? There you go. Have you trained your brain today? Neuroptimal. Okay, don't need that. Okay, and it's ready to go. So it'll come up under Al Digit. It's just like a John Smith name, and you can run all your sessions through that, or if you want, you can add your own names under client. So you can tap on that and add a client, and then you just put the name in. Okay. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you is how to hook yourself up. So when you're hooking yourself up, you're going to be using the paste. It's a 10-20 paste, and the different sensors. The first thing that I usually do, if it's me hooking myself up, is I have some handy dandy clips, and I'm going to put them in my hair, because the sensors for your head needs to be on your scalp, not your hair. So when you're trying to put it on the flat ones on the top of your head, essentially it's halfway from the top of your ear to your crown with this finger, and then halfway would be here. There's also, we have a small bump, or most of us have a bump, and the sensor is going to go just at the top of the bump. So I'm going to take my clip, and here's pretty much the top of my bump. and then put the clip in my hair. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other side, halfway. Here's the tip of my ear, middle on my crown, halfway, it's right here, and it's also exactly where I have a bump. So I'm gonna separate my hair, put it back, put in my handy dandy clip, and I'm ready to go. Okay. Okay, if you have long hair, you might also want to put it up in a ponytail, but it's up to you. So the sensors, as I was saying, it tells you right here, so left side and right side, and then it's so ear, head, earlobe, head, and ear again. Okay, so as I mentioned, the yellow sensors, it's flat for the top of your head. When you put the paste on, okay, if you think of the sensor as an ice cream cone and the paste as the ice cream, you want to put as much paste on as if it was ice cream. So this is about the right amount that you would need, okay? And when you put it on, it just goes flat and it sticks, okay? I always say if you're not sure how much paste to use, you want to use too much paste as opposed to not enough. Okay. The blue ones is a double side. You need paste on both sides and the inside. Again, if these are 2 ice cream cones, you need as much paste as you would need. I'm going to take these out of my hair. You would need as much paste as if it's ice cream. So again, paste on both sides. Okay, if you're not sure how much you want to use enough, it's going to go right here on the top of your ear. Okay, and it'll sit in. Okay, I'll leave that one on for now. And then the other side, it's the exact same thing. The yellow is for the top of your head. The blue, again, is for the top of your ear. I'm not going to put the paste on, but it goes here. And then as it tells you on here again, the black one is for your earlobe. So it's right here. As you can see, I'm wearing earrings. I never take my earrings out when I'm doing a session. You can, it's up to you, it's your comfort level, but this is how it is. So, and I'll just show you quickly before I show you how to start a session. When you're actually taking the sensors off, what I do is, this is on the top of my head, I'm gonna lift it up, because if I pull out, I'm gonna smear, I'm gonna leave the paste behind in my hair. I don't need to do that, or if I don't, can. And then again, when I'm taking them off my ears, I'm gonna open it up, and then I'm gonna pull. Because if I just pull it from my ear, I'm gonna leave a lot of paste behind on my ear, which I just did. Okay, so I usually use a paper towel to clean them off. You want to make sure that they're cleaned off properly and that there's no water or anything on them, because they can corrode. Okay, so clean this off. Okay, and take these off my ears. Okay. Okay. So when you're actually ready to run a session, you have yourself all hooked up. Okay. You are going to tap on the name digit owl, or owl digit. So you double tap, and you'll see the screen, and it's getting ready to run a session. It will start momentarily. Okay. And that's what the screen looks like. It thinks it's running a session, except of course it's not, because I'm not hooked up. I'm not sure if you can see here, it gives you the time, and it runs down. One session lasts for exactly 33 minutes. Okay. So you can count down. If you need to pause and like, oh, I have to run to the washroom, I need to take a phone call, I'm gonna pause it, do what I need to do, come back, and I'm gonna hit play, and it'll start up again. It's really important though that when you're actually running a session, that you start the session by tapping on the name, because if you just hit play, it will run the music, but it's not going to actually communicate with your brain. Okay, so when I'm ready, if I decide that I can't do a session right now, then I can shut it down. I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to shut it down right here. And seat, you can say shutting down the Z amp. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one more time how to start it up again quickly. So you're going to double tap on the name Al digit. It's going to get ready to go, and that's it. Okay, I know what I didn't show you. It's volume. Okay, once it's running, okay, I'll just take this out so you can hear the music. There's two places where you can turn the volume up or down. Here, okay, so it's down and up, and the other place is just at the top, left-hand part of top of the screen. So it's up or down. It's certainly a personal preference as to what volume you like, and it also depends on what headphones you're using. So again, you're going to run the session. I'll just keep it running for now. It lasts for exactly 33 minutes. What you need to know is when it's communicating with you, there are going to be interruptions in the music, and the interruptions in the music are how it actually communicates with your brain. So it's actually alerting your brain that it's using too few or too many of one or more sets of brain waves, or it's ebbing and flowing in an unoptimal direction. And then as soon as your brain gets the information, it automatically regulates itself. It's all neurofeedback systems use with the brain's natural ability to heal itself and create new pathways, and that's called neuroplasticity. Okay, so the session lasts for 33 minutes. You can watch the screen or not. If you don't want to, you can minimize, you can minimize it. There's also a G-force that comes up. So you can just look at this. When you're doing a session, when you're doing a session, you can sit and do nothing. Some people fall asleep. Many people, including myself, will read or be on the computer. So as long as you're stationary, okay? Another thing about the system that you need to know is that it uses a lot of power. So you can run one session, probably 1.5 sessions, without charging it, but then it needs to be charged. So if you're someplace and the weather's nice and you want to take it outside, it's portable, it's housed in a Surface Pro. Bring it outside, but you'll really only be able to run 1 and a little bit sessions with it. And just trying to think what else that you might need to know. I also have included in here are directions. It's just going to review what I said, and on the other side it gives you instructions on if you need to contact Zengar or Neuroptimal to do a maintenance check if there's a problem. But if there's a problem, let me know first, and then we have maintenance Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and they can fix it remotely, which is amazing. And then we've also put together just some questions. If you have everything you need to know about neurofeedback, gives you a small breakdown about the brain waves and common questions and benefits, and then also some thoughts from other people. So everything you need is going to be in your included with your rental, including a full jar of the 1020 paste. So again, I will just quickly, I'm going to shut this one down for now. Okay, so I'm going to shut it down. So I'm not sure if I said this. If you want to shut it down, you're not going to do it yet. You're going to press this button and it closes it right down. Okay. When you're ready to, if you're finished with it for the day and you want to turn it off, the power button is just at the bottom, and the power is here, and shut down. If for some reason it's not shutting down for you, you can use the power button at the top. People often ask when's the best time to do a session. The best time to do a session is when it works for you. You can actually do 2 sessions in one day. You need a minimum of 2 hours in between. So sometimes when people rent, they choose to do 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Again, each session is 33 minutes. So welcome to Neuroptimal and your neurofeedback system. I wish you the best, and I'm looking forward to hear about all the positive shifts that take place.